We have been discussing with Poland over the last few years several options and technological solutions. As you know, we are the world's biggest conventional submarine provider. We have two different classes that we have been discussing with Polish Navy. Mainly, we have started with the Class 214, and we also have addressed topics of the Class 212, which is currently in operation with the German Navy and the Italian Navy. The Class 212 is a specific submarine with extremely low signatures, specifically designed for the Baltic Sea, which also allows operation outside this area, but the Class 214 had a stronger focus of operational areas outside the Baltic Sea. So we see a very enhanced submarine with the 212 on signatures, amagnetic. We talked and discussed about the mine threat in the Baltic Sea. This is the submarine to employ in the Baltic Sea. If we talk on further broad pictures, we talk on other capabilities, but I think in general we offer a very capable platform with a capability that represents the best bang for the buck that we can offer. We discussed, and I presented just a few minutes ago, that we have integrated in 55 submarines of 7 nations missile technology. We are able to integrate this, and we are willing to integrate it. It depends then on the provision of which missile shall go on board. We're also providing and prepared to integrate French missiles on board. We have integrated French missiles on our surface vessels since years. So we are open there for technological discussions with French missile providers, with Israel, with whoever it is. We have the Class 209 still under offer, still under production in our facilities in Kiel. It's been produced since over 50 years in enhanced steps. So it's a generation leap that we take. The Class 214 is a very modern submarine. We delivered the first maybe 10 years ago. So that's really at the top of the production line. And 212 is not much older. So it really is an evolutionary process. There's not that often a course to really design a new design. These platforms will survive for 40 years. What we see is a big change in technology that is on board. Electronics, there's a constant evolution. We're going to bring in more COTS equipment. I'm pretty sure military technology is no longer the core driver in all technological developments, so we bring in that, navalize that. We're going to see on the sensor side enhancements. So we see bits and pieces here and there, but if I look at the developmental tree of our submarines, it's normally that we add a function. It's very seldom that we take out a function in a submarine, so it's a growth path. The Polish industry will benefit definitely from working with us. We're going to enhance our technology transfer package to a level where we are able to produce the submarines inside the country. We are willing to incorporate any technology that is available, and we're also going to transfer in these infringements technology so that we can build it up here. What really enhances our offer is that we take these producers of this technology inside the country and bring them abroad. We want to have a constant partner, not only for the Polish program, we want to have a partner for life. We have basically, if you look at a submarine, you have 3 big parts. One is the shipbuilding, one is the electronic part, and we have investigated in both areas. The shipyards, we have toured them now, I think 3 times, because first we have been looking at them for submarines, then we have been looking at them for in-service support, and we also had a huge tour and analysis on the surface side. The electronic companies, this is a huge developmental step that needs to be taken there. We are in discussion there with CTM. There we rather bring our strong suppliers where we have a thorough knowledge base to CTM to discuss with them what they can localize, and once that has been established, we're going to bring that on board. And then we have the third part that is more the smaller sized bits and pieces that also go on board. There we have toured the industry, not only the coastline or the big companies, but all the small and medium-sized companies. We have seen some potential there. There is always, not only in Poland, also in Germany, a resistance to enter into the military application because there are so many special requirements that do not allow you to use something that you produce. So there we currently look at what the requirements will be, the rules and regulations that will be set inside the specs.